Today's celebration of Juneteenth focuses our attention on some of the most complex and difficult elements of our nation's heritage, and reminds us that while we have made significant progress towards a more just society, there's much more work ahead. Here at NYSE, we're focused on making our own contribution toward a more equitable future. One way that we do that is by increasing the diversity of corporate America through our Board Advisory Council. The Board Advisory Council is a program that builds networks of CEO-recommended minority candidates to help increase the diversity of NYSE-listed company boards. We've also launched a series of entrepreneur boot camps around the country to share the resources and experiences of NYSE-listed companies with underserved communities seeking to launch or grow their own businesses. When NYSE was founded in 1792, it was done so by 24 men out on Broad Street. Today we are led by a woman, Stacey Cunningham, who's decided that beginning in 2022, the NYSE will adopt Juneteenth as a market holiday. She asked me to share this brief message on her behalf. Quote, "I wish I could have been there with you on this historic moment. Today marks the final closing bell to ring on Juneteenth. It stands for the progress towards equality, even though it has not been as swift as we would like. We're honored to have you ring the bell for equality." I'd like to join my voice to hers in welcoming Impact Shares and the NAACP to the New York Stock Exchange. I can't think of three organizations more appropriate to highlight the progress and promise of American capital markets to foster a more equitable, democratic, and empowered future. The collaboration of Impact Shares and the NAACP to attract investment to companies with strong diversity policies is a perfect example of how doing the right thing can also lead to doing well.
As I was coming in, I was reflecting on the fact that we are standing here at the New York Stock Exchange 100 years after Tulsa. 100 years after massacre wiped out houses and businesses of Black people, destroyed an economic base. We're here in a place that was built on money and capital. And I could think of no better way to celebrate Juneteenth than to be able to talk about what Impact Shares believes, which is that we believe that capital has the power to make social change. We know it, and that's what we do every single day. But it's important that I also say that it's not just us that do it by ourselves. We don't do this alone. It's because of our advocacy partners that all of this makes sense. So today I'm happy to have with us members of the NAACP from the national office, from New York State NAACP, because in fact, Impact Shares with the NAACP has been able to move corporations in a direction of equity. It's the NAACP's voice and mission and vision that drives what we do at Impact Shares. So thank you, NAACP, for your work and partnership with us. I also want to recognize members of the YWCA that are here as well, who are our other advocacy partner on our Gender Equity Fund, WOMN. I am so excited about what's happening with that fund. Thank you all for being here today. And of course, SDGA, our UN partners, you all make a difference globally. So thank you again for being here.
Hello everyone, I want to thank you all for being here. Our family is Forest Bay Partners, and under the Forest Bay Capital mission, we're social impact investors. But the thing that we always do is to give agency to the communities themselves, to the organizations, the nonprofit organizations that know and are the community themselves, and that's always what drives us. So it was a no-brainer when I met Ethan and heard about Impact Shares. And I said to myself, yes, we need this. Yes, absolutely.
We live in the shadows of our ancestors, both living and the dead, both black and white. who struggled unremittingly and courageously to build a national movement to have economic, political, and social justice in this country. And this event today and what all of you are doing with the ETF, by the way, I work for an investment bank, so I know what an ETF is, but all of you who are spearheading this project, and also the celebration of the final freedom for the final slaves in Galveston, Texas,